Beautiful. Only one voter. Everyone else too busy with the work, but we got to vote for B. I think I'd put it there too. Again, I was hoping for a bigger surprise at the end, but instead we just got a just genuinely so beautiful God of War trailer. Yeah, genuinely, someone just put God of War looks incredible. Chills from that trailer is about where I'm at. I know probably others came away disappointed with that as the finale, but sheesh. What a beautiful looking trailer. Sorry, I'm just looking through to see if there was anything exciting seen or, you know, that I missed some extra context. That trailer for God of War, man, it's still in my head. All right. Let's do a quick rerun through of everything that we saw. We got a C. We got a C vote as well. So a B and a C. I can totally see why you would give that a C. I like I said, I'm probably around a B. Because PSVR 2 stuff, like, I'm not going to buy that day one. You know, some of those, it was very samurai focused event, but no, man, that got over. Okay, let's see. So they opened up with the first, let's turn this down like we do in our recaps. First look at gameplay for Tekken 8. You can, to show just how little I know about Tekken, I thought these were the same character, just like younger and older versions. Sensuality. All right, that was the robot one, right? So yeah, just some classic Tekken action. These two characters are fighting in this cinematic zone, and it's kind of it. It looks good though. I'll wait to watch someone better than me play it at an event. We had two father and son. Okay. Where's Heihachi fit in then? Is Heihachi is the older guy's dad, right? There was a PSVR 2 block. Short, sweet, 2 games. This Galaxy's Edge game, which again is a cool way to, one, experience Galaxy's Edge if you can't afford to go to Disney, funny enough. Probably cheaper to buy PSVR 2 and this game. And then the next game was Demio, which is a game I know a lot of people in my friend group love. A tabletop kind of simulation with a more very specific RPG mechanics. I think there are some customization elements that you can do to like craft your own tabletop experience. Yeah, this game looks really cool. I see Jin is the main character now. See, that's how I literally only remember the conflict between Kazuya and Heihachi. So that other guy I thought was just young version of Kazuya. But yeah, Demio is really cool, and that'll do well on PSVR. PSVR 1 was more successful than I think people realize, and PSVR 2 is sounding like, based on the stats and all the technical stuff I've heard about it, it's sounding like it could be better than, like, probably one of the best VR options out there for people. So I'm curious to see, but that's almost kind of like what the PSP was surprisingly successful. Then the Vita came out and was like the technical superior and should have been so successful and then fell apart. PSVR was a surprise success, had a lot of support and did well. And then PSVR 2 is a technical superior, and who knows how it does. Any idea of a timetable for PSVR 2? I don't think we have. Okay. Oh wait, no. 3 weeks ago, I totally missed this. PSVR 2 is coming to market in early 2023, so it's coming soon. That's why they're ramping up some of the promotion. It seems like maybe a lot of the games we're seeing are going to be launch games, along with the Horizon game that has already been confirmed. Still thinking there's a shot that Half-Life Alyx, which is considered to be like top tier VR, one of the best VR experiences possible, coming to PSVR 2. I would not be surprised to see that happen. Sony and Valve have a interesting, but they have a working relationship, so I could see it happening. Welcome, by the way, my active agent. Welcome on in. So, yeah, Demio and Tales of Star Wars Galaxy, Star Wars Edge, whatever it was. And then this is a super exciting announcement. Yakuza Kenzan, also known as now Like a Dragon Ishin, the samurai, ancient Japan, 1800s Japan era Yakuza game, basically, which is got a similar combat system to the original Yakuza games, but with obviously sword fighting as the key. And then yeah, characters that they're not actually. This is not Kiryu. Majima, who shows up later, is not Majima. These are different. These is entirely different characters. They just look like the characters you're used to from Yakuza. Just a fun little cheeky thing they do here. And yeah, this has been a game. It came out on PS3 in Japan only, and was like a game that people were desperate to play here in America, me included. And is being, they said, built from the ground up for PS4, PS5, coming to the West for the first time. Super excited to finally get my hands on this. February 2023. Cannot wait. More footage coming tomorrow during the RGG showcase, which hopefully will show the next Yakuza game as well. There's the Harry Potter game. Fuck J.K. Rowling is all I'm going to say about that. This is probably making a lot of people mad, though. The thing they showed in this was a PlayStation exclusive quest. Looked like a cool little horror-themed quest line, and that's only on one system. A lot of people do not like when you lock content behind one system, which is valid. If anything, it's almost better if now we find out there's an Xbox exclusive quest and a PC exclusive quest. But probably won't happen, so. Sorry. Okay. And then this new game, super interesting to me. I forget if I forget the name of this one now, actually. Oh, Pacific Drive. This is Pacific Drive. Brand new IP from a brand new studio called Ironwood. And let me look up Ironwood, because I bet it's one of those newly formed studios that's PlayStation bought up and acquired as soon as they were announced. Ironwood Studios is a Seattle-based game development team made up of experienced developers with a long history in the industry. Their team is made up of... The founder is Alex Dracont, most known for work on PlanetSide 2, the Infamous series, and some VR projects at Oculus. So someone with already a lot of experience here in the PlayStation ecosystem, so it makes total sense that they got brought into the fold, the first party fold. This just looks super cool. Looks like, you know, there's a lot of games like this these days where you kind of have to, you know, even think of Days Gone where you have to keep and maintain your motorcycle. I think of My Summer Vacation or whatever the hell it's called, where you're going through Sweden in your car and you have to like keep it tuned. You have to build it and keep it nice and tuned. Similar vibe here where you're driving your car through some compromised zones in the Pacific Northwest, it looks like. Very trippy. I love the idea of a game where you're kind of isolated in one location and again, just that like protecting this one thing and maintaining upkeep on this one thing is just super cool. Oh yeah, no, it is. It's super accurate from what I can tell. You know, waiting to see if they have the goblins that are hidden in the woods or not, you know. Very Pacific Northwest things. Just this morning, I was, you know, swiping away some of these guys so they didn't get all over Phyllis on our morning walk, you know. So, you know, yeah, it is. It is totally, totally like it. Yeah, big feet. They're chill though. They're not really like monsters, right? Like they're kind of just residents. So maybe you'll have a Bigfoot NPC that you turn quests into or something like that. Maybe something. Well, we'll have to see. No, but Pacific Drive looking really cool coming next year. Super excited to see what this turns into. New IP, new team. We love to see it. We love to hear it. Then there was the PlayStation Stars thing, which is basically, it sounds like Sony's answer to Club Nintendo.
Of things that PlayStation fans love.
But it's just 3D models of like PlayStation characters and consoles. I mean, it's cute. I just don't see myself being invested unless there's a way for me to, you know, actually bring these into my profile on PlayStation, or again, something like bringing back PlayStation Home, where I'm able to display all these items in my PlayStation Home or whatever. Weird thing. I actually do like Club Nintendo or My Nintendo or whatever they call it, because at least I guess they may have stopped, because I know they were ready to stop it. But for a while, you know, as long as you bought Nintendo games and earned points, there were some really cool physical things you could get, including like full on like calendars. You could get some cool collectibles that you know, like plushies and stuff. Like you could get a bunch of really cool stuff through Club Nintendo. And they stopped the physical. Okay, so it's not as cool anymore. I will say it is still kind of cool what they're doing now, where you can make like your own custom avatar by spending your points on elements of an avatar, like the you can have like a frame, a background, and a character, and you can mix and match across different franchises and stuff. And that's like a fun way. And again, that's something that's actively displayed. You know, people add you as a friend, they see your avatar. Are people gonna see my little collection of goodies? Like, it just seems weird to be one, doing it all, and then two, to give it as big of a spotlight as God of War, another thing that was in this same event, you know. So strange. Then we had Sensuality, the game that turns things on its head. Because not you like I said, it's not an anime girl fighting with a robot companion, but instead a robot, clunky robot, fighting with an anime girl flying by its side as a companion. I like the style. I like it's very colorful. It's not too rugged. It's not too anime. It's got this. It kind of plays this beautiful balance here. And then the thing that is revealed at the very end is what's probably most exciting to me, is that this is a 4-player co-op game as well. Here it is. Super, or maybe 4, maybe just 2. Who knows? I don't know. I'm intrigued. The writing seems like a little goofy anime in a way that I appreciate. There's a charm to weird anime stuff, you know? First time I've had a morning that exciting. 2023 Sensuality, so that was pretty was intriguing. And then got a new look at Project Eve, a game that I think was revealed a few PlayStation State of Plays ago. It might have even been like the one right before the PlayStation 5's launch or something like that. It was one of those where it was like, here's a exclusive here's an exclusive look at a PlayStation 5 exclusive. I lost my train of thought. Oh, we got there. And beyond the it's not terrible jiggle mechanics, but they're there. Look at that. Okay, well, come on, man. That was a bit nuts. She like watch out, like watches not to point out and focus on a boob jiggle, but watch as like her boob compresses when she like messes with this. Watch the boob like compress. It was like woo woo woo. So you know, there's that. But the gameplay actually looks pretty cool. It's a sword focused combat system with a lot of parrying and blocking going on. Almost reminds me of Revengeance in a way, which would be a sick game to draw inspiration from. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious, and I like some of the visuals, some of the sci-fi visuals they got going on, like that old man with the wires coming out of the back of his head, and some of the buildings and the ships and stuff. It feels a lot more gritty than you'd expect. Love this railgun arm attachment. Super cool. Yeah, I'm intrigued. But it's not the most exciting PS5 exclusive they showed here. Oh yeah, Stellar Blade is the new name. I forget if I said that. But that's not the most exciting PS5 exclusive, because the next game looks so sick. This is from Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja. This is Rise of the Ronin. So, an American-occupied Japan in the 1800s. It seems like you're fighting back against these oppressors. It looks a little bit. It looks like it might. I need to look. I need to Google.
Those who cleave to the past, those who embrace the new, and the Ronin.
There's no direct connection here that I'm seeing just in a quick Google. It feels like something that would be in an article if someone knew.
As your blades carve a new future.
But this is Rise of the Ronin, and I thought it was like a spiritual successor to Way of the Samurai, a series I really loved, which was basically like a open world samurai simulator. No, I'm not seeing it anywhere, man. No connection. So it's totally a brand new franchise. Yeah, I ended up Googling over the whole trailer. But a lot of cool stuff going on here. Looking like a fun
And bonds.
counter to the usual Assassin's Creed formula. Love this flight suit we got going on. Love the counters and the cinematic killing blows.
Future.
Really liking what I'm seeing here. This could be one of those surprise big mega hits out of
Has come.
the PlayStation 5 exclusive family.
As one.
Rise of the Ronin, and that's 2024, so that's still a ways away. Hoping that Spider-Man is 2023, but it could. I'm now starting to feel like they might be building a good library for 24. So we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see.
Upheaval in Rise of the Ronin, a sprawling action RPG from
And then they hit us with the
Before we wrap
one
up,
more game.
one more update for you.
What first they pulled a fake out because they start here with a look at the what seems like it's God of War footage, and this is the part when I was originally watching where I said, I don't need to see more. I'm gonna play this game day one. And then I realized this is a controller reveal, and I go, oh shit, are you serious? It's like that's all this is They're just gonna hit us with a controller reveal? It needs to happen. I was genuinely so bummed that God of War Ragnarok is a PS4, PS5 game, because you can deny it all you want. It's gonna be lightly held back from what it could have been, because it has to. They can't just make two different games, right? It still needs to run on the PS4. I'll say that this looks great. This is all PS5 footage, and this looks amazing. But holy shit. They go into this story trailer for God of War Ragnarok, and it blew my mind. I was grinning like a madman watching this.
What is it you want from me?
It just looks
Is it
so
the God
good.
of war you came to find?
You don't really want war, do you, Kratos?
I'm curious who this is. What
All
god?
that blood
What
in
Nordic
your
god
hands,
is trying to talk him out of it?
in your son's hands?
What is it you will not tell
I mean,
me?
could it just be Zeus?
talk
Not
about
Zeus.
But I just
Odin?
need you to trust me.
We
Why'd I say
follow your
Zeus?
every whim,
But you don't believe in any of it.
and still I follow. Because all that matters is that you are safe.
But that's
I like
not all
that.
that matters.
Both of their voices
What did you say?
are very different. Kratos is aged just as much as his son has.
You sure about that?
Pretender God! For the old father!
Death can have me
It's just so beautiful.
when it earns me.
Death can have me when it earns me. It's one of my favorite lines ever. So good.
What do you even know of God's word? In your lifetimes, has
This part-
anyone ever worshipped you? Ever prayed to you?
Where this guy that was trying to convince him is just criticizing
Can
him.
you even imagine that kind of love? No.
He says, no one even likes you, bro.
Yourself,
Why are you killing us?
who kills without cause.
I have to rewatch this, man. No skipping on this one. It's just so good. This sequence right here,
Fate only binds you if you let it.
beautiful. Oh,
Do what is necessary. Not because it is written.
I can't fucking wait.
We will make our own destiny.
If you can't tell, I have Kratos' axe from God of War Ragnarok hanging up above me. God of War has been one of my favorite franchises
And
since
that's the
forever.
show.
And I think God of War 2018 is truly one of the best releases in a long time out of Sony. And I cannot wait to see how they follow it up, because it was definitely one of those things where I beat that game and I said, how the hell do you follow that game? How do you make a sequel to that game? I don't understand. And, well, we're going to have to see, huh? What's going to happen.